Those mouths don't get fed. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, etc., etc.
Okay, so Breland, this is our third time meeting.
Yes.
Okay. Could there be a third film cameo in your future?
I could definitely see it. Obviously this is unscripted, but I definitely see myself doing more stuff like this for sure.
Would you ever consider playing a character, not yourself? Maybe like a Lainey Wilson in Yellowstone?
Absolutely would want to do that. My background is in theater and acting, so I've been acting pretty much as long as I've been singing. I just haven't had as many opportunities to lean into it recently.
What is your song of the summer?
It might be Shabuzi's A Bar Song, might be Morgan and Post, I Had Some Help, might be, low-key outside of country, I feel like that Sabrina Carpenter Espresso is so catchy and also written by a couple good friends of mine, so I'm rocking with all of the above.
So who is a non-country artist that you would like to see do a country collab, either with you or someone else?
I feel like maybe while things are a little rocky for him within the hip-hop world, it would be a good time for Drake to give country a chance. He had Morgan in a music video last year or earlier this year, which I thought was cool, but I want some sounds from him, and I've got some ideas.
I'm going to be keeping an eye out for that one.
Got some ideas.
So speaking of, can you tease any other upcoming projects, maybe some new music?
Yeah, I have a song on the Twister soundtrack with Shania Twain. I'm really excited for Shania and I were on tour together last year, and we had a really great time. And then I'm in the process of working on album number 2 right now, so definitely some new music on the horizon.
So exciting. So speaking of collabs, you've done a lot of collabs in your career.
Yeah.
How does that opportunity come about? Are you reaching out? Are they reaching out to you? Are you pitching songs? How are you?
Yeah, man. Usually when I meet people, if I have a song already that I know would be a good fit for them, I'll let them know pretty quickly. Closed mouths don't get fed. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, etc., etc. So I've just never been afraid to ask and just be like, hey, what do you think of this song? Would you be interested in getting on it? And I try to come with the best record possible, and most artists tend to be pretty receptive to that.
Country is a very collaborative genre, I'd say. Yeah. So what are some of the favorite people that you've worked with in your career so far?
Yeah, actually, Breland, who's here tonight, we wrote a song for my last project, and we're actually going to sing it later on tonight as well, but the song is called Chills, and it's cool because you're fans and friends of so many people in this industry, but to get to write a song with another artist is such a cool experience, and Breland is really a poet, and so to get to have that experience with him, to collaborate on a song, we've only written one song, and that song is already, been released. So we have that magic in the writing room, and so that's definitely one of my favorite collabs.
I love that. And it's good when it's easy.
It's so easy. I literally flew up.
Outside of country music, who is an artist that you would love to collaborate or you think should get into the genre?
I love Lady Gaga. I think that she has so many songs that she's such an incredible songwriter that I think that she could easily flow into country. Obviously, politics might keep that from happening, but I think if you could take politics out of everything and you could just look at the music, which really that's what we should be doing, I think that she could write an incredible country song and it could blow up on country radio.
I agree. I feel like A Star Is Born is maybe like a little taste into that. I feel like that's a stepping stone.
I could not agree more.
If we can get Beyonce, we can get Gaga.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think her song "You and I" is like a country song wrapped in a pop kind of production.
Yeah, totally agree. Speaking of pop, well, maybe not. What is your song of the summer?
Ooh, my song of the summer is "Espresso" by Sabrina Carpenter.
Breland said that too, so you're on the same wavelength.
I mean, we are, especially musically.
I mean, and that song is so catchy, it's everywhere.
It is.
Okay.
It's keeping me up.
Speaking of, Rebel Country, this film, how are you hoping that, kind of talking about the past and kind of where we're at now, how are you hoping that's going to impact the country music industry in the future?
Well, we've come a really far, a long way, even in the last 3 to 5 years. But there's still so much further to go. We still have a lot of boundaries and barriers to break down. And I hope that looking at history and hopefully not repeating history, but also looking about where country music came from. Country music did not come from white people. Country music came from black people. And so I hope that we can look at that and realize that we still have so far to go, and to create a space of inclusivity and safety truly within country music. And I think that we're just kind of dipping our toes in the water.
What is your song of the summer?
What is my song of the summer? Frank, take it away. Let me think
It's
about
a song by Frank Ray called
I'm loving
What
the
a
self
shameless
promo.
plug,
I love that.
What a
I just said
shameless
sunshine,
plug.
shine.
You do the same thing.
That's good, as you should.
I mean, can I go throwback
You
and say
should.
Summertime Sadness? Because it's just my jam right now. Yeah.
Totally fair.
Oh, yeah.
Totally fair. Okay. The movie's called Rebel Country. What's the most rebellious thing you've ever done?
I don't think I
These
can
are
say that
hard
because it involves
questions.
my wife and a
The most
washing
rebellious
machine.
thing I ever
Oh,
done.
goodness.
I'm not
Okay.
rebellious.
Well, it's so hard for me to answer that question because I was in law enforcement for 10 years. So
So you can't go
I
on the
kind of
record
have,
and say
I don't
that
have
you broke
very
the
much
law.
street cred. You know
I
what I mean?
almost got arrested for bringing an apple across customs, across the border. A dog came up to me and was like, "You have fruit in your backpack," and I was like, "I am guilty," but I forgot about it. I don't know.
That
That's
is
not really
hardcore.
rebellious, but
That's
yeah, it's
crazy.
really hardcore.
We're
Crazy you get
rebellious.
arrested for.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're rebellious sonically through our music.
Through art.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
Exactly.
So speaking of, who is someone that you would love to collaborate with outside of country music? Who do you want to bring into the genre?
I was going to say I want to collaborate with these two folks right here.
Bring it.
It's incredible.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Then we'll make the new song
having
of the
it right
summer.
here.
We'll make the new song of the summer.
Done.
I want to
it.
hear that.
right.
I want to hear that.
Done.
I'll be
That'd
looking
be
for
dope.
it.
All right.
Great. Okay. Well, so excited for people to see this. Thank you so much for stopping.
Amazing. Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much
Blessings.
for having us.
Yeah, of course.